I'm gonna sit on my blanket to give myself a little bit of height. And just rate like your level of stress or anxiety. Just before we just take these 3 breaths. Welcome, Amanda. So we're just gonna start with 3 mindful breaths that you can do anytime. So sit up tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Close your eyes or have them softly gazing. And then just inhale deeply. And then exhale, release. Second breath, inhale deeply. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale deeply. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. And then just raise your hand if you already just feel a smidge better than you did a moment ago. Right? So 3 mindful breaths. You can do that anytime you're having a moment, something stressful happens. And notice that whatever you're worried about is not happening right now. Okay, so we're going to start with some foot yoga today. So you can have your legs straight and just take this right ankle on top of your left thigh. And then take your fingers in between your toes. And take the heel of your hand and just take your toes forward and back. Notice your posture and notice your mind. So if you start to think like, oh, I have to send that email or I have to write my grocery list, just be like, okay, but not right now. Got it, but not right now. And come back to your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then take your ankle so it sort of hangs off of your right thigh and take your foot around in a circle. You can keep your fingers in between your toes. Go one way and then the other. And my ankle's sort of pressing into my thigh, so I'm going to put my right hand underneath my ankle. And just take your ankle around in circles. And then come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then take your thumbs and massage in that midpoint of your toe pads. You can take your right thumb or your left thumb and just kind of press in there. Feel that relaxing. And we're focused on our feet because also that is grounding. That's a way to reduce anxiety. Nice. And then take your right foot on top of your left. Press it into the ground. And then see if you can push your toes into the floor and just lift your big toe. And then push your big toe, lift your other toes. Good. Toes into the ground, lift your big toe. Good. Big toe into the ground, lift your other toes, try and spread them. Good. Lift and lengthen. Nice. And then hook your left elbow around your right thigh. Take your right fingertips behind you. Look across and then come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come back to center. Good. Notice your right toes versus your left. So just point your right toes forward, then your left. Notice how that right leg is a little bit more open. Good. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Sit up tall. take your fingers between your toes. Good, and then take the heel of your hand and just work those toe pads. So this will help you with balance. Giving a foot massage will invigorate and help other parts of your body circulate. Come back to your breath, inhale. Exhale. So this is a practice. So if other thoughts come up, this happens to me, different thoughts come up, just stay with your going back and being like, oh, that's okay. So no judgment, just notice what thoughts come up, no judgment, and then accept what is. Good, and then take that left ankle around in a circle. So make sure that left foot's sort of hanging off. Go one way and then the other. And then come back to your breath. Nice. And then take your thumb pads and just press. So you can press and hold that spot. That feels nicer to me. Or you can work both your thumbs. That feels good too. Nice. Good. And then take your left foot, press it into the ground. Hold your toes down, let your big toe come up. Good. And then hold your big toe, let your other toes come up. And if you're like, this is wacky and hard, it is hard. So I'm having a hard time too. Good. Hold your little toes, let your big toe come up. Good. Hold your big toe down, let your other toes come up. Nice. And then lift and lengthen, press into your feet. Hook that right elbow around. Get tall. Take your left fingers behind you, look across. Or if you're open enough, look a little behind you. Good, pull your shoulder blades down your back and then come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come back to center. Reach your toes out and point and flex. Point and then flex and spread. Point and flex. Point and flex. Nice. Good. And then from here, let's make our way onto our backs. Nice. So press your left foot into the floor and try and spread your toes a little bit. Send that right leg up. So we're going to do what we normally do, but we're going to focus a little bit more on our toes, right? Good. So you can have your right hand behind your thigh if you want. Good. I want you to press your leg into your arm, So I want it active. I want you to press that heel away and then spread your toes. Inhale. Exhale. So just try and move your toes. Inhale, point your toes towards you. Exhale, wriggle them. Inhale, point your toes towards you. Press your leg into your arm so you feel that active. Good. And then take that left foot a little bit wider, press in those left toes. Bring your right leg out to the side. Good. And point and flex your toes. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Point and flex. Then see if you can point your toes more towards your face. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Take your right ankle onto your left thigh. Pull your legs into your chest. Nice. And then if you want, you can take that ankle around in a circle again, right and left, right and left. Good. And then bring that left foot to the mat. Take your hands out to the side. Pressing your fingers, pulling your belly and twist so that your right foot ends up on the ground if you can. See if you can press in your toes. Press and lift. Press and lift. Press and lift. Good. Come back to center and let's do a half happy baby. So just grab your foot or behind your knee and just point your foot towards the sky. You can wriggle your toes if you want. Good. Bring your right foot to the mat. Take it a little bit wider than normal. Pressing your right toes and send that left leg up. Take your arms or bend if you have one behind that left leg. My hands are behind my left knee because I don't want to pull my shoulders out. Nice, Deb Rauscher, good. And then point and then flex, spread your toes. Point and flex. Nice, good job, you guys. Nice, excellent. Make sure you're not straining your neck. So hold your leg lower, Pat. Hold your leg lower and you're like, yes, nice, good. And then take that right foot a little wider. Take your left leg out to the side. Good, see if you can pull your leg a little bit towards your ear. Press on that right foot, and then again, point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good, come back to center. Take your left ankle on your right knee. Press that left thigh away for a moment. Good, and then pull that right leg in. Hold it in a spot that you don't pull your neck out of your shoulders. So roll the shoulders in, back, and down. Good. And then maybe take your fingers between your toes and take circles, or just take circles with that left foot, left ankle. Nice. And then bring your right foot to the ground. Take your hands out to the side, press into that right foot, bring your left foot over, get that nice twist. Feel that nice stretch in your outer left hip. Good, and then maybe take your right hand, press that left thigh open. Try and really focus on that left foot, pressing and releasing into the ground. Pressing and releasing. Nice. Good job. And then come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest. Make your way on up. So come to a seated position. If you can, come onto your toes. If that's no good for your knees, then just come to a seated position. Nice. You might want to sit on something for a little height. So we're going to add our shoulders now. So I'm just going to come on up, roll my shoulders in and up. Come back down. Good, come on up. Good. Come back down. Nice. And then come on up. Good, squeeze your hips, roll your shoulders down. Nice. Hi, Kirk. And then take your right arm up. And I want you to see how your booty kind of sticks out. Well, mine does anyway. I want you, when you reach that right arm up, I want you to pull your hips forward. Nice. And then we're going to do pat on the back. So pat on the back and then raise your hand. Pat on the back. Raise your hand. And then pat on the back. Press your head into your arm into your head, and then pull your belly so that your booty isn't sticking out or your hips aren't too far forward. Nice. And then just bring this left arm around, grab your right elbow. Whoa, I almost fell. Good. And then I'm going to come back down so I don't fall. And then you can just hang out here. You can pull a little bit, or you can do these circles. Nice. And then you can toggle up and down. So we're getting our shoulders, we're getting our toes. Nice. And then switch arms. So reach that left arm up, and I'm going to turn this way, and then pull your belly in, right? So that your booty isn't sticking out and your hips aren't facing forward. So you want to be good. So, and then let's just go up and down for a minute. So come up, pat yourself on the back, press your head into your arm, come down. Good, back to your breath. Inhale. Take your arm back. Squeeze your belly. Exhale. And then hang here or come back up. Good. Reach your hand, squeeze your rib cage, and then take this left hand here. Good. Bring this right arm forward and up, and then grab this elbow. Good. You can pull it. Yeah, however it works, right? And then be mindful of what's going on in your pelvic floor. So squeeze your booty, right? You can take those circles, right? This arm could be straight if you need to. Whatever feels good to you. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good job. And then we're just going to do, so come to a position that feels good for you. I'm going to stay like this because it feels good. You can go into a regular seat. But again, sit up tall, pull in your belly. And then let's do, so first hug yourself. Right over left. Left over right. Good. Then send a hug to everyone here. Right over left. Left over right. Good. Send a hug to someone who needs it. Good. And then certainly the people of Ukraine, people you know, people you don't know. And one more, people you don't even get along with, just wish them well, right? Nice. Good. And then let's take your right hand across, left arm under. Lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Look down, look across, look up. Come back to center. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, come on down. Good. Bring that left arm forward. Pull your belly in. Left arm across. Good. Right arm under. Good. Lift and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Good. Look down. Look across. Look up. Nice. And then come back up. Why? Because then I don't hit my hands. That's why I'm doing that. Good. Nice. And then let's stretch our wrists. So either kneeling or on the ground. So pull your fingers back. Or you can take your toes under or not and just do these rolls. So see what's appropriate for you and your body. Go one way and the other. Good. Then point your fingers towards your knees. So how's that going to look? That's either going to look like this and you're rolling, or you're pulling your fingers down. Whatever is appropriate for your body. I don't want you to hurt your wrist, but I think it's a good exercise. Nice. Good. Okay. And then motorcycle wrists. You can do it like this. You can try doing straight hands, which is definitely worse. And then you can do this. Put a little weight on your right hand and your left. Nice. Good job. And then bring your hands to the ground. Grip your fingers. Nice. Take your right toe behind you, pull in your belly, and just press in your toe. All right, Vince, this is where I'm going to bug you. So really press those toes, push in your core, press in your hands. And then from there, just bring that right leg behind you. Push it. So take it really straight, like you're kicking the wall. Yup. Really engage that quad. Nice. And then from here, I'm going to tuck my left toe under, come onto my left fingers, or reach my left hand forward. Nice. And then left hand down, right knee down. Press your hands and that left foot back. Press in your heel. Yeah, so get a nice stretch. Pull in your belly. So press in your hands, pull in your belly. Good. And then lift that left leg up. Good. Look underneath you. Make sure your toes are facing the ground. Squeeze your booty. Nice. Then shift a little weight into that left hand. Come onto your right fingertips. Reach that right hand forward. Yes, reach through your hand, press through your foot. Press through that left foot harder, Vince. Really activate. Yes. Exhale, come on down. Good. And then come forward and down. Nice. Press in your hands, hug your elbows in, low cobra, medium cobra. Grip with your hands. Good. And then come on back. Quick child's pose. Pressing in your hands. Good. and then come back again onto all fours. Let's do this again. So grip the mat, press in your hands, take your toes behind you, really engage that right quad. So just like you were kicking towards the ground, really engage that right quad. Now pull your belly in. So I want to see your belly lift a little, Amanda. I want to see your back lift. Yes. Good. Then take that right leg behind you, really engage it. I want that quad working, Vince. Yes. Nice. And then come up onto your left fingertips or reach that left hand forward. Yes. Good, Kirk. Nice to meet you too. Good. Reach through your hand, reach through your foot. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. And then come forward and down. Hug your elbows in. Low cobra, medium cobra, upward facing dog. Good. Come on back. Other side. Press in your hands, pull in your belly. Take that left foot behind you. Good. Really press into that left heel. Press it away. Pull your toes. Nice. Good. Now pull your core in, pull in your belly. Lift that left leg. So just start with your leg. Good. Really squeeze that left glute. Nice. Then come up on your right fingertips. Bring your right fingers forward. Reach and press. Reach and press. Yes. Nice. Good. Farzaneh. Nice. Exhale. Come on down. Take a little child's pose. Good job. Really good. Nice. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Good. And then we're going to do puppy pose. So from child's pose, just walk your hands forward. And then take your butt up. That's right, Pat. And then bring your chest to the ground. Bring your chest to the ground and really get that nice back bending. Press in your hands and your fingertips. See if you can stretch underneath your armpits. Nice. Good job. Deb Rauscher, can you bring your arms more in front of you, or does that hurt you? No good? Like this. So your hands farther forward, all the way to the front of the mat. Yeah, good. Nice. So you can be on your elbows if that feels better, or see if you can press in your fingers and then elbows down. Press in your fingers, elbows down. Good. Then come on to your elbows. Bring your chest forward, come into forearm plank on your knees or regular forearm plank. Forearm plank on your knees or regular forearm plank. And then knees down, hips down, grip the mat with your hands, pull with your fingers, lift your chest, shoulder blades down the back. Nice. And then exhale, come back, fingers wide, puppy pose. Nice. Elbows down, elbows up, whatever feels better in your body. Feel that opening in your chest. Good, and then bring your elbows down, slide yourself forward. And then knees down or knees up, forearm plank. Knees down or knees up, forearm plank. Good, and then come all the way down into Sphinx. Good form, you guys. Grip the mat. Make sure your elbows are underneath you. Good. And then lift your chest, squeeze your booty. Good. And then one more thing. So come to puppy pose, but with your hands in prayer. So you can interlace your fingers, or you can just squeeze your hands together. And then just tuck your toes under, come to dolphin, a long dolphin, so that you stretch and open your shoulders. Yep, you stretch and open your shoulders and your hamstrings. Nice, nice. All right, Amanda, you could probably walk in a little tiny bit more. Yes, nice. Yeah, stay down if that's too much for you, Pat, into puppy. So whatever feels good to you. Nice. And then come all the way down. Nice, Vince. I like that. Good. You can throw in a forearm plank if you want, or just come to the ground. Nice. And then slide your fingers next to you. Good. Hug your elbows in. Come on up. And then either dolphin, if that's better for your shoulders, or down dog. So whatever is better for you. So try and pull your belly in, look at your thighs, lift your heels, and then bend your knees, bring your butt towards the ground like you're gonna jump. And then lift your heels, lift your butt, and then bend your knees. Yes. One more time, lift your heels, lift your butt. Can you walk your feet in more, Vince? Or that's it, yep. Good, nice. Now I'm gonna have you do something different. I want you to tippy toe your feet into your hands. So just go as far as you can go, and that'll open up your hamstrings and make you wanna probably not be happy with me. Good. And then come into a nice forward fold, either with super bent knees or straighter legs, whatever feels better in your body. So either super bent knees if you have low back issues, or straighter legs, and just let your body open up. Nice. You can grab your elbows, let the top of your head hang towards the floor. Good, and then twist to the right, come back to center, twist to the left, twist to the right, twist to the left. Good, and then press in your feet, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. All right, let's come back to our breath for a moment. So we're just gonna do a regular flow. And you can pick anything. You can go in your hands. You can go in dolphin, whatever feels good to you. I'm gonna just do it with Cobra. So first, let's press into your feet and reach our right arm up, just like we did kneeling. And then pull your belly in, right? Square everything. So squeeze your booty. Nice. And let's come over to the side and grab your right arm with your left. So try and keep that right arm next to your ear and squeeze your booty. Nice. And then come back to center. Reach that left arm up. Squeeze your booty, pull in your rib cage, and then either stay here or come over to the right. Nice. Try and keep your arms in line with your head. Good. Come back to center. Good job, Deb M. Ignore me. Nice. And then reach both your hands, fingers towards the ground, pull your belly in. So see the difference? This is me hanging out. This is me reaching and pulling in. Yes. Good. And then exhale, fold. And then inhale, flat back. Head in line with your shoulders. Exhale, fold. Come back to downward facing dog. Good. And then maybe come to plank and back to down dog, or take a flow if you want to. So whatever feels good in your body. So plank, engaging your legs, engaging your hands, back to down dog, or take a chaturanga. That looks so nice, Vince. Good. Nice. Good. And then meet me in down dog or child's pose. Grip the mat with your hands, and then again, bend your knees, send your booty towards the sky. Bend your knees, send your booty towards the sky. Good, and then let's come back to our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then one foot at a time, walk your feet to your hands. So come up on your toes. Just get as far as you can get. Just get as far as you can get. I see that dirty look, Deborah Usher. And then come into a fold. Grab your elbows, pull in your belly. Take your legs wide enough, go from side to side. Nice, you guys. Nice. Good. What if you pulled in your belly, Amanda? I bet you could get even a little closer. You're like, that's it, leave me alone. Good, press in your feet, sweep your arms up, reach through your hands, pull in your belly. Good, hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, arms up, reach through. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward to plank, and then down to the ground or not. Exhale, I'm going back to down dog. Inhale, whatever you're doing. Exhale. One more, inhale. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. And then look forward, walk your feet towards your hands. Even if you have to bend your knees more, Deb Rauscher. Just bend them. Just be like, this is it, baby. This is as much as you're getting from me. Don't bother me. Right? Just play around with it. Or walk your hands to your feet. That's an option. That'll work too. Or you can just give me a bad look. Nice. And then bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach through your hands, pulling your belly, hands to your heart. Good job, you guys. Good job. Let's do some lunges, get back into the hips a little. Good. So press into your feet. Inhale, take your arms up. And then exhale, let's just come to chair prayer. So press into your feet, lift your toes, put your weight in your heels, sit back. And then let your toes come back down. We're going to lean into that left foot and just either lift that right heel or lift that right foot. Lift and lower. Lift with control. Good. Lift your chest, Vince. Lift your chest. Find your focus. Good. Just lift and lower. Lift. Yes. Perfect. And then lift and step back. Nice. Good. And then let's just do warrior one. So take your feet wide, left foot's parallel with the long edge of the mat, right toes are pointing towards the right corner of the mat. So turn your right toes a little more forward, Amanda. She was doing it anyway. Good. And then let's bend your front knees, squeeze your hips. Good. And then from here, let's raise this right arm up again, pull in your belly. Take your left arm back. Nice. And then just, you can do these or rest your hands here. Press your hands into your body. Amanda, I know you can reach your hands if you want to do that. Good. Press near your legs. Nice. Engage that back leg, Vince. Don't worry about your shoulders. Engage that back leg. Nice. And then exhale, straighten this left leg, hands on your thigh. Squeeze your legs together. Come here or all the way forward. Nice. Make sure your big toe and your pinky toe are all evenly pressed into the mat. Nice. Nice. And then come back to warrior one. Reach your arms up. Good. And then lean forward, pull in your belly, press in that left foot, stab your right foot to your left. Turn your feet out, Malasana Squats. So maybe you're here or maybe you're lower. I would show you doing it higher, but something started to pull. So keep your gaze up. Good. Nice. Good. So stick your, yeah, so can you lift your chest, Pat, even if you're not going low? Yeah. Good. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees and straighten. Good. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Good. Let's come back to chair prayer. So get into your chair pose and put weight in your booty, like you're actually going to sit down. So put your weight in your heels, like your toes are going to lift. That's how low you are. Nice, Amanda. Good. And then press your hands together. Put your weight into your right foot. And you can have your feet apart if you want. I just naturally put them together. Good, and then just either lift that heel or lift your left foot and just stay here for a minute. Lift and lower. Good. Get lower, Vince, and look up. Look ahead. Now lift and lower. Lift and lower that left leg. Vince is not ever coming back. Good. And then step back with control. Nice. And then take a wide warrior one. So right foot's parallel with the side edge of the mat. Left toes are pointing towards the left corner of the mat. Nice. Good. Squeeze your hips. And then from here, let's bend your front knee. Good. Send that left arm up. Squeeze your belly. Right? Reach through that left hand. Reach through that left foot. Nice. And then you can take that right arm back. Or you can do this. So you can either grab that left elbow and do this, or you can take that right arm back and bring your left hand to the back of your head, right arm behind your back. You can make fists, or you can interlace your hands. That was too many options even for me, you guys. Nice. Good. And then release your hands. So Amanda, turn your back toes a little bit more towards the front of the room. Yep. And then let's press into those toes, big toe, pinky toe, heel, evenly as you come forward into this hamstring stretch. Nice. So you can stay at flat back, you can go lower. Good job, you guys. Really pressing your feet. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Good. Come on to your back toes. Take your hands in prayer. Then flick those toes up. So spread your toes and press that back foot towards the ground. Really activate that back leg. Feel your quad engaging. And then bring your left foot to your right. Take that. Right? Take Malasana. So this is probably the best pose for your low back. If it's too low for your knees, then just do it here, right? Just let your hips open. Lift your chest, Pat. Lift your chest. Yeah. Nice. Good job. Look at Farzaneh. She's like, yeah, I'm just hanging out here. So you go side to side, Farzaneh. Good job. Good. And then straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. End up in a forward fold. Good. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Nice. So let's try that one more time, but we're going to try and do warrior three, okay? So come back to chair prayer. Press in your hands, lift your chest, find your focus. Don't do anything until you do that. So get your booty low, lift your chest, find your focus. What are you looking at? Good. Put your weight into your left foot and then lift that right heel or lift that right foot. Stay there, lift and lower. Lift it forward, lift and lower. Lift your knee towards your chest. Nice, Deborah Asher. Good, and then next time you lift it, keep your focus, step your right leg behind you. Wherever it ends up, it'll be fine. Nice, Vince. Then you can move your legs if you want. So you have to trust that the floor is gonna be there, right? So take your legs wide again, squeeze your hips in, and then send your arms up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Hands on your thigh, pressing your toes, and then bring your hand down your left side of your thigh or down your shin. Good. Now my weight is leaning towards my pinky toe, so I've got to rotate and press some weight in my big toe. Good. Inhale, come halfway up, and then watch. I want you to shorten your stance and come onto your toes. So just like we did in Sunbird, I want you to take whatever hand position feels good to you out to the side and front or squeeze together, but your toes are flicking the mat. So flick the mat with your toes and then press into that leg as you reach it back behind you, just like you did in Sunbird. So engage that right quad. Find your gaze. Yes, Vince. It doesn't have to go high. Yes, you guys. Yes. Nice. And then from here, come back to warrior one. Good. And then hands to the mat, take a down dog, hang out and just switch legs, get a drink of water, take a flow if you want to, or skip the whole thing. Down dog, plank, down dog. Let me see, Amanda. All right, nice. Take your time, it's all good. It's all good. Nice. And then from downward facing dog, let's just press in your hands, take that right leg up behind you, give it a kick like you're kicking the ceiling, right? Like there's an intruder coming through the ceiling. So engage that quad and then bend your knee, open your hip. Good. And then bring your knee to your nose. Bring it back. Knee to your nose. Step it through. Good. And now we're on the other side, and that doesn't really work. So we're just gonna lean, press in your hands, kick off that back toe, and step your left foot to your right. Take a fold, grab your elbows. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Good. And then we'll do the other side. So first come into chair, put your weight in your heels. Your toes should be so light that they lift. Like you're actually sitting in the chair. So get that booty a little bit lower, Deb Rauscher. Yep. Now lift your spine, look in front of you. So it's kind of tricky, right? Because your butt's going down, but your chest's going up. Good. From here, put your weight into your right foot. Lift and lower that left leg. Yes, nice. Take your time. Bring your knee forward, Vince. Forward. Yes, forward. And then the next time, lift, step it back with control. Go, Farzaneh. Who do you think you are, the teacher? Good. And then take your feet wide. Bend your front knees, squeeze your hips. Good. And then just take a moment in your warrior to be present. So feel yourself, feel your body touching the mat. Feel your breath coming in and your breath coming out. And go into your mind and say, I am here right now. Nice. And then from here, take your hands on your thighs, press into those toes, squeeze your hips together. Press into your toes, squeeze your hips together. It helps me to put my hands on either side of my hips and then slide your hand down that leg. So really press into your toes so that your weight is even. Good. Go wherever it feels appropriate for you. Good. And then inhale, come on up. Let's take a shorter stance. So bring that left foot in so that you're set up to win, right? Squeeze your hips. Come on to your back toes. Good. Find your focus. Find your hand position. And then kind of flick those toes back and really engage that left quad. You don't have to go high. Nice. So good, so good, so good. Nice. And then let's just bring your left foot to your right. All right. And then let's just take left foot over right, take a fold. That was so good, you guys. It doesn't matter how high your leg is. I'd rather be in the right position. So right leg over left. Good. Inhale, come on up. Left leg over right. Send your booty back. You can stay in flat back if that feels better for your back. Nice. That's good, Pat. You don't have to fold if it doesn't feel good. Good. And then come all the way up. Nice. And then let's do eagle pose. Okay. So two options. Let's start first. Let's start here. So let's just start with your toes on the mat and your left leg is straight. So this is yours, Farzaneh. This is your option. Good. Now sit like you're curtsying, right? You're at a bougie function. You're in your nice dress. Good. So feel you're pressing into that left foot. Good. And then from here, you can take your arms out. You can do the hug. You can just do these arms if you're here, and then just lift those toes off the ground. Nice, Amanda. Nice. Good job. Nice. Exhale, release, and then fold, just because it feels good. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Amanda, good job ignoring me. Yeah, you do your thing. You're good. All right, left foot over right, sit down, right? So your left knee is on top of your right knee. Press in that right foot, lift your chest. Good. And then press your hands, lift your heart, and then lift those left toes. Maybe this is your eagle. Lift your chest a little bit, Vince. So good. And then you can add your arms. You can do this. You can do this. You can stay here. Yep. Nice, Amanda. Nice, Pat. Good job. Nice, Vince. You're doing so good today. Exhale, release, and then stick that right hip out. Do a little fold. Get a little outer right hip. So good. So good. All right. We'll do a little bit of side body. Okay, so let's take our feet wide and then turn your right heel in line with the mat. Good. And then from here, either keep this knee bent or straight, or let's do straighten and bend first. Let's do bend and straighten, bend and straighten, press into your toes, and then either triangle pose with a straight leg, if that's better for your knees, or triangle pose with the bent knee. Good. And then let's just come to the side. Take that left arm forward, so reaching through your fingers up and around. Good. Forward, up, and around. Nice. And then take that left hand behind you. Right hand's on your thigh, so either your knee is bent or your leg is straight. Whatever your body's needing today feels good to me. Nice. And then press in your legs, lean your body back. Try that. Reverse triangle. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Let's switch sides. So left heel is lined up with the center of your right leg. And then just bend and straighten first. So I'm not even doing my arms right now. Good fix, Varsane. Nice. Good job. Bend. Varsane is like, I heard my name. Did I mess up? No. Good. Bend. Nice. And straighten. Make sure this back leg is active. Good. Deborah Asher, turn your front foot so it's more parallel with the mat. Yep. Good. And then straight or bent, pressing your feet, right? Pulling your rib cage. Good. And then slide your left hand down. Good. Take this right arm, push it or pull it away, press it away, and go forward and around. Forward and around. Press near your feet. Be mindful of what your toes are doing. Good. And then I'm going to bend my knee for a minute because that feels good to me. Nice. And then take that right fist behind you. And then left elbows on your thigh or left leg is straight, triangle pose, whatever feels good to you. Press into your feet though, press into your pelvic floor. Good. And then inhale, come on up. Reverse triangle. See how that is. I don't love this pose, but you might. I like it with a bent knee. So reverse warrior, reverse triangle, either way. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Nice. Good job. And then hands to the mat. Come to downward facing dog. Come all the way to the floor. Good. And then we're going to do a little bit more shoulder stuff. So I want you to take your hands hovering and then bring your fingers together and then pull them down. Together, pull them down. Together, Pull them down. Good. And then take your left arm either over by your left ear, your shoulder's in pain, or out to the side and twist so that your right leg is on top of your left. Press in that left hand. And then maybe bend that top leg, grab that right ankle, stretch that right quad. Nice. And then come back to center, lay on your belly, faces to the floor, take your shoulders and the swimmer elbows, so pull down. Your nose is on the ground, pull down or just hovering, pull those elbows down, pull down. Nice, pull down, and then right arm is out to the side. Press in your left hand, open that right chest muscle. And then bend that top leg. Open that left quad. Nice. Good job. Yes. Good, good, good. Nice. Nice. And then come back to center. Bring your hands next to your side. Lift your chest, lift your arms, and bend your knees. Come on down. Lift your chest, lift your arms, bend your knees. Come on down. And then lift your chest, lift your arms. If you can reach, you can reach. Or take your left hand in front of you, bend that right leg and grab your right foot. Probably more realistic. Yeah, nice. And then drop that right leg, bring that right arm in front of you, press down and lift your chest, bend that left leg. Reach back, grab your foot. If you can reach your foot, press your foot into your hand into your foot. Nice. Exhale, release. Nice. And then from here, we're going to do a, all right, we're going to try something new. I'm just going to see how it goes. So take your hands at the top of your head so that your arms are over your head. This is for you, Vince. Yeah, so I want it, so if it has to be at an angle, your elbows are going to touch the ground. So Amanda, your elbows would be higher. Yes, yes. So put it on top of your head. I like that. And then just press your shoulders up towards the sky and then release. Press your shoulders up towards the sky and release. One more. Press your shoulders up towards the sky and release. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing on our knees. So my head isn't touching. My head ends up not touching my hands. So I'm going to press my elbows into the mat and my wrists. And then I'm on my knees. My head's not touching. And I press into my elbows and release. So my top of my hair is touching. And then press into my elbows and release. So try that. So Vince, bring your knees farther back, or your elbows are too, yeah. All right, so you put your hands on your head. You're gonna do your handstand next, hold on. Your headstand next, hold on. All right, good job, you guys. Nice, that's good. All right, final thing. We're just gonna do a headstand with our feet down. And Vince, wait a second, because I wanna help everyone else. Okay, so now you're going to do the same thing. Your head's not really touching. You're pressing your elbows so your head's up high, and then just come here. This is going to be your headstand. So just pressing your elbows, look underneath. You can press and lower, or you can just hang out here and then take a rest when you want to. Or you can do it on your knees. All right, Vince, your shoulders aren't in line with your hips. Your arms are like too pulled in. So just come onto your elbows. Everyone else, you're on your own. I'm with Vince. Even though we didn't ask him to be. All right, so do it how you normally do it, right? Opening up your hands. Everyone else take a rest, and then you can do pigeon or something. Okay, so take your head down now. Send your butt up. Walk your, okay, all right. So your neck is too far back. So bring your feet back farther. All right. Okay, bring your feet forward, but bend your knees. I'm sorry, I'm just trying stuff. Bend your knees more. Yeah, so I want your butt over your shoulders, but your shoulders are, yes. Yes. So that's the form I'm looking for. Yeah, rest. Okay, good. All right, enough picking on Vince, you guys. All right, let's do either regular pigeon. I'm gonna do 90-90 with something new. Oh, there's my dead man. Good. Okay. So first take your feet wide, or do pigeon and ignore me, Amanda. Just do your thing. So I'm gonna take my feet wide. I'm gonna turn right and left. Right and left. Good, right and left. Nice. And then I'm gonna take my right shin in front, my left shin back. So I'm gonna face you guys and press. So this is the normal thing that we do. I'm just gonna do 90-90 pigeon. Then I'm gonna do something new. Okay, so press in your feet, press into your legs. Nice. Good. Inhale, come on up. If you're in the 90-90, keep your right leg there and bring that left foot around so that it goes to the left of your right knee. And if you're already like, you lost me, then that's fine. Just go on your, just do your pigeon. Good. And then take your right hand and grab your right leg and just lean to the right. Actually, for me, it's better like this. Take your right hand out to the side, lean to the right. Or if you can, grab that right foot and lean to the right. So this will get that outer left hip. It's kind of like what we did on our backs. Or you can come here. Or you can do this on your back. And if you're still just like, what are you doing? I'm with you. I don't know what I'm doing either. But Deb M likes it and she understands what I'm saying. So that's why we're doing it. Okay. And then come back to center. Take your feet wide from side to side, or you're doing pigeon on the other side. And you're just like, this teacher doesn't even know what she's talking about. So I'm going to just do my own thing. Nice. Good. And then take that left shin forward, take that right leg back. And just take a moment in either pigeon or 90-90 or pigeon on your back. Nice. Nice. You can rock forward and back. You can stack your fists. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Either keep this foot parallel, or if it's better for you, you can bend that knee. That's another option. And bring this right leg around. So an easier version would be to just bend that left knee. Either way, right? And then either just take that left hand to the side or grab somewhere on your left leg or your left foot and lean over to the left. And if you're just like, I don't know what she's doing, then do your own thing. Right, so for me, it feels better if I just hook my elbow around my right knee and press. Otherwise, it's too much on my back. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. I'm going to do this quick Gomukhasana because it feels really good. You could do this on your back. Nice. Good job. And then let's make our way all the way to the floor. So either on your back or Amanda's pose, you're pressing your legs together, you're flointing your toes, spreading them and bringing your legs towards you, or you're going up to shoulder stand. So start with trying to stack your feet over your hips, pressing your feet together, pressing your legs away like we've been doing all day. Make sure you're pressing into your shoulders and elbows and back of your head and not hurting your neck. And then when you're ready, you can bring your legs towards your face and really go inside. Nice. Good job. And then make your way back down to the mat. One vertebrae at a time. Take one final twist if you like, or take the soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. Just take a moment in a neutral pose. You can twist right and twist left. Nice. And then start to settle into your final resting pose. So let's start with a clearing breath. Inhale, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, exhale. Then just start to let your breath come in and out naturally. Feeling the ground supporting you. Knowing that you're in a safe space. And then as you inhale, focus on your breath coming in. As you exhale, focus on your breath coming out. You can feel your breath coming in. And your breath coming out. You can see your breath coming in. And your breath coming out. You can hear your breath coming in. And hear your breath coming out. And then notice if thoughts arise. No judgment, just notice what thoughts come up, or notice if you're planning or you're thinking or you're worrying. And then just say, okay, but not now. Or try adding I am on the inhale and the exhale here. I am. Here. I am. Here. And then see if you can go back to feeling, seeing, or hearing your breath. And then one more time, noticing thoughts that come up, not judging, knowing that's not happening right now. Right now, and say to yourself one more time, I am here. I am here. And one more, I am here. And then as you're ready, roll to one side, feeling your breath coming in Feeling your breath coming out. Try and keep your focus just for 30 more seconds. Have gratitude for yourself and your practice. And then make your way on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. And namaste.